Welcome back to the news at 10. A 5 billion naira ultra-modern facility owned by Eastern Premier Feed Mills Company Limited has been commissioned in Calabar, the Cross River State capital. The plant is expected to generate a total capacity of 370,000 metric tons per annum to address the increasing demand of poultry farmers in the southern part of Nigeria. At the ceremony, the chairman of the group, George Kumantaros, said the project will create over 5,000 jobs for Nigerian youths resident in Cross River State.
Eastern Premier Feed Mills Company Limited is a subsidiary of Premier Feed Mills Limited, built to cater for the increasing demand of poultry farmers in the south-south, southeast, and north-central regions of Nigeria. The world-class feed mills facility located along the Murtala Mohammed Highway, Calabar, is the biggest single ultra-modern automated animal feed mill plant in the sub-Saharan Africa. It has a capacity to produce and bag 3 different feed types simultaneously.
I'm very excited. It's the birth of a new industry in Cross River State, animal feed for chickens, for fish, and for livestock. And this is a great day because not only are we creating jobs, 1,000 direct and indirect jobs here in the factory, but 5,000 jobs in the community and endless amounts of small businesses that can benefit from having animal feed in the area.
The Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, as well as the host governor, Leo Limoke, foresee the multiplying effects the feed mills will have on the economy of Cross River State and the nation at large.
My advice to you will not be complete without asking you to devote time and financial resources to research and development and also industrial skills development.
Farmers continues to grow its portfolio of investment here in Cross River State. We're just discussing the next investments. I'm sure that in a few months' time, knowing the team and their commitment, we'll see Cross River State truly becoming the chicken republic of Nigeria.
For Eastern Premier Feed Mills, customers can now enjoy the value for their money.
Following through with our strategy of producing Nigerian crops and processing and then supplying to Nigerian industries is a philosophy of farm to fork that we are pursuing. Quality is an attitude which we have developed over the years to transform the poultry industry in Nigeria.
It is expected that the project will significantly help to achieve import substitution and reduce the demand for scarce foreign exchange.
First Bank.
Welcome now to Business News. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Dangote Industries has applied for a license to build, own and operate a 75 megawatt coal-fired power plant in Tanzania. This is to enable it to power its $500 million cement factory now under construction in that country. The leading cement producer plans to roll out plants across Africa to reach an annual capacity of 62 million tons by 2017, up from a projected 42 million tons this year. Dangote Cement, owned by Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, already operates in 13 African countries and posted $2.45 billion in revenue last year. The Asset Management Corporation of Nigeria, AMCON, has announced the complete redemption of the AMCON Series V 976.04 billion naira zero coupon bonds due October 2014. AMCON in a press release stated that in December 2013, it redeemed its issued Series 1, 2, 3, and 4 bonds and has now fully retired a total of 1.87 billion naira of all bonds issued since inception. The Series 5 redemption was financed utilizing AMCON's internally generated cash flows and the Banking Sector Resolution Trust Fund, also known as a sinking fund, funded by annual contributions from Nigerian deposit money banks and the Central Bank of Nigeria. Nigeria's membership of World Federation of Exchanges WFE will increase the country's access to more international portfolios and investments. President in Council of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Alboje Almukwede, said this at a session with members of the council today. He stressed that the membership, which also demands a stronger regulatory environment from the capital market, validates the leadership of the Nigerian government.
The first is that by being a member, it confirms the Nigerian Stock Exchange conformity to very high international standards, which of course you know is a precondition for attracting foreign investment, particularly foreign institutional portfolio managers. World Federation of Exchange member exchanges are tasked with subscribing to the World Federation of Exchanges qualifying characteristics, which detail the standards that members should adhere to. In other words, they demand a stronger regulatory environment, and by regulation we speak not just about extant regulation but also self-regulation. In other words, the degree and extent to which the members of the exchange, market participants, conduct themselves.
The Nigerian Stock Exchange has unveiled a framework for corporate governance ratings for the listed companies. According to the Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Stock Exchange, Mr. Oscar Onyema, the initiative will promote integrity, transparency, and strong business ethics required for growth.
And what a way to start when members of the business community and regulators gather to unveil a new rule of engagement for corporate practices. The Nigerian Stock Exchange is introducing a corporate governance rating system. On the mind of the NSE is the need to get companies listed on the exchange to sign on of corporate governance rating, which is fast becoming a demand by international investors and a means of guaranteeing sustainability of the capital market plus the economy.
Once we've rolled out this corporate governance rating system to all of our quoted companies, as you know, it's going to be mandatory. The next step is the index. The next step is the premium board. So we continue to improve and enhance as we go along.
The ratings threshold is 70% and above, and it comprises of self-assessment and more. A quick checklist includes business ethics and anti-corruption, transparency and disclosure, internal and external audit, shareholder and stakeholder rights, and board structure and responsibility.
Once you've started it, you don't aim to stop it. You aim to continue to improve it and to improve the communication around it so that investors understand what they're buying into and the improvements that are taking place in those companies.
Beyond competitive advantage as a quick derivable, there's a sustained value creation for corporates, regulators, and the national economy. Olu Phillips, Channel Television News.
Bearish trading continued at the Nigerian equities for the 9th consecutive day as the all-share index ended Tuesday's session at 36,744.46 with a market capitalization of 12.17 trillion naira. And Ronaldo has the details of trading today.
Hello and welcome to the Stock Market Report. The bears maintained their grip on the Nigerian equities market as the bearish trading continued with key broad index down by 1.61% in its 9th consecutive day of negative trade. The all-share index ended Tuesday's session at 36,744.46 with a market capitalization of 12.17 trillion naira. Nigeria Breweries led the price depreciators, shedding 5 naira 56 kobo off its share price. Lafarge Waco followed right behind with a loss of 5 naira 22 kobo, and 7-Up, which shed 5 naira. The gainers table was led by International Breweries, Guarantee Trust Bank, and Access Bank, with gains less than 1 naira each. Major contributors to market turnover include Linkage Assurance with 482.57 million units, followed by Transcorp and Guarantee Trust Bank. And when the closing bell rang, volume traded came in at 752.77 million units, valued at 4.18 billion naira in 4,997 deals. That's the stock market report. I am Anne Mwawadu.
And that's it on Business News Tonight. We'll leave you with the global market figures and as the news continues.
First Bank.
Still ahead on the news at 10, ahead of the must-win 2015 Nations Cup qualifier against Congo, Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi is delighted with the form shown by his players. That's on sports. To join us again.